My instructor was trying to transmit out the co-pilot side, and it's not, for some reason the signal's not able to go out. The particular radio I have, this guy right here, it's SL40. It looks like there's there's one push or talk button. You basically ground the pin, and it'll transmit. And then there's two inputs for the mic. But for some reason, when we ground the pin, we have the settings set right. It still doesn't do the transmit. So I gotta get that out of there. It is very tight getting in here. I feel like there's gotta be a better way. No, that's not it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there it goes. Here's the problem. If you look at all that wiring, it's all nice and bound together. It all looks identical. And there's not really a way that I can see to tell which wire is which. Not really what I need right now. So you can see this bundle is headed up into the stick. There's a push to talk. They have all the labels on here. So what I have to do now is detach these zip ties. This is basically, it's like an intercom system that this is going up into up here. I believe that the co-pilot microphone wiring is being spliced right into that. I found out some information about this. Take a look at this intercom here. The radios, I believe, are actually coming into here. I think the push to talk is all being controlled by this. And I was doing some reading on this. I found the instruction manual. So I think if I just run a line from the microphone jack to this, I can hook up a push to talk. I'm gonna give that a shot. So finally success. So what we did here is I got this cable plugged into basically pin 10 in this this intercom, and so this is the Sport 200S intercom. And with this plugged in there, I found some conductive surface. Surprisingly, the whole plane isn't a ground, only certain little pieces, and was able to get the transmit to run, and I was able, my helper was able to hear my voice on the portable radio transmitting from the plane on the co-pilot side. So this will work. So I just need to get this end attached to something that can switch the ground. So hopefully that thing is going to be the microphone terminal, and we're going to use my instructor's push to talk button that he has to try to trigger it. So I'm just waiting for him to drop it off, and then we can give this thing a full test, and then just get everything wired in and sealed up so that it'll work. Okay, so we got this is the jack for the microphone, and we wired in this cable here, which is running over here and is temporarily going into the correct pin on the intercom. So with that in there, my instructor dropped off this device. So basically this is a microphone jack with a button on it, and it's got an adapter to plug the microphone in. So if I plug this in, we just ran a test, hit that button, what it's doing, it's making a connection between the tip and the barrel. The barrel is grounded. The tip is coming from the intercom, and so that grounds out the push-to-talk wire for the co-pilot, and it transmits. And we did a test, and he's able to pick it up in the next plane over, the signal, and then in a portable radio over there. So now all we're doing right now is we're just trying to make it a little bit nicer. I'm actually going to get I got some electrical tape basically around here, just kind of tying it on temporarily. I'm going to try to figure out what this is. I've never seen this before. Some sort of connection. Looks like it might be like a heat shrink of some kind. So I'm going to look that up so I can fix this up, make it a little bit more firm. But until then, this should work fine. I think I have some crimps with me to get this wired in properly on the intercom side. And then this should be all wrapped up, good to go. So this is it. It's all set. See, all the wires are now done, or up and taken care of. Let me turn this on. And avionics. So now on the radio, you can see it's set to 122.8, and if I push this push to talk button, which is plugged into the microphone jack here, and it has a adapter so you can plug your actual microphone in it, you're going to watch the TX is going to show up on the radio. So see, so that's transmitting. We did a test to make sure that it's picking up the co-pilot mic, not the pilot mic, and vice versa. The pilot mic is picking up the co-pilot and all that stuff. So it's all set, good to go. Finally got that project done. We did way more things than we needed to do in order to actually finish the task, but I learned a lot. Really glad that we did it. And yeah, glad that this is now behind us. We can move on to the next thing, which is probably going to be installing a magnetometer so that this can get heading information instead of just track. So that'll be the next thing, other than flying. See you later.